So what up though, y'all? Shit, I said I was gonna do this video, man, to inform y'all about some of the shit that's going on as far as the change of the digital economy. The whole purpose of doing this is the world is going into something different. It's called the Great Reset. After the pandemic and all of that, the world has changed or is changing, and they're trying to make everything digital. And when you do, just look up the Great Reset, man. Do a little research and, private time to see where the financial system is going. Fuck the United States, we talking about the world. So saying that to say this.
Don't bring any cash. That's the latest from Cedar Point. See where the concession thing comes around. The park has announced today that starting in the 2022 season, they are going cashless. If you don't have a credit or a debit card, here are your options. Guests will be able to convert cash to a prepaid debit card at cash-to-go kiosks that are going to be available around the park. The parent company of Cedar Point, Cedar Fair, also announced the cashless policy starting next spring.
So in this video, we're going to be talking about banks, going to be talking about credit monitoring, we're going to be talking about credit builders, and a little bit of cryptocurrency. You want these banks to be able to have your money digitally. Not sure how you get paid, but you load these cards up either through direct deposit through your bank, or you could just load the cash up or transfer it from your card to these cards. They're kind of versatile, but I would suggest getting the Chime and the Varo card. First thing you want to do as far as digital banks. They're both the same company under Bank Corp, and it take about 2 or 3 days to transfer money in between them, but it's always definite. Varo and Chime will be compatible with the rest of the cards I'm telling you about, so you can hook all of these cards up to each other, and that's what you really need to go to the next level. Chime is a cool ass bank, man. So as soon as you sign up, man, they send you your first card, which is a white card. It's a nice banking app. What I like it is all my friends that got Chime, if I want to send them something, it's instant. So hey man, can you let me get 10 bucks? Instantly, there you go, bruh. Or vice versa, if I need something, it's right there. Same thing with Varo, but Varo is a little less social as far as I didn't send money on Varo to somebody else, but you need both of those, because you're going to hook both of those up to another app called Acorns. All of these things have apps. Most of them have cards for you to access your money and for you to monitor everything that you're doing with each one of these. With Acorns, it takes small little increments out of every piece of money you spend off of your card. So you'll add your Chime and your Varo card to your Acorn. And so you have 3 cards because Acorn gonna send you one. So every time you swipe and spend money on all these 3 cards, you're making money back to your Acorns, which they invest in the stock market on some derivatives funds, types, mutuals, bonds, I don't know, type shit, because I ain't into that. But they invest it for you and flip your money basically. So they'll give you a nice projection outlook, like long term, what you will be making by the time you get 65 and 75. And that's like your personal little 401k, but for yourself. You could get it through your job or through a business you might acquire in your lifetime or whatever, but it's you paying your shit yourself. So you putting them little Acorns away for a rainy day, and it's a bad motherfucker because it's working for me. And plus you got access to it from the card. So they give you 3 different accounts: savings account, your investment account, and then the card you could actually use to put on there like a cash account. So it's a pretty good thing, man. So as far as let's go to credit monitoring. You want to look at what the fuck going on with your credit before you try to play around with some credit. So I would suggest out of the 3, Wallet Hub, Credit Karma, and Experian. Wallet Hub is my favorite because the depth that they give you in the backstory and all the specifics that they give you about certain accounts that you previously might have. They just dig into it and it pop off first. Every time some bullshit or some good shit happening in my credit card, Wallet Hub is always the first to give it to me. So I fuck with the Wallet Hub app. I fuck with Credit Karma. Credit Karma, you see the commercials. You see people, everybody, it's a popular app. They also give you a card, Credit Karma, which is pretty cool. They give you option for savings account as well. So when they give you a credit card, it's not really a credit card, but it's a cash card. And you're able to just spend the money on there. It's just like any other cash card. You can swipe it, debit card or whatever. Same thing with Experian, but Experian doesn't have a card. So Experian is just a way to monitor. And also with all 3 of these, you could sign up for different credit cards. I'm not on that right now. I ain't telling you to sign up for shit besides what I'm telling you to get. I don't want you to get no additional cards and nothing like that. I'm not a financial advisor and all that disclaimer bullshit. Now, credit builders. These 2 is the shit. Like I told y'all before, my credit was 336 2 years ago. Now I'm in the 700s. Only using these two things, possible loan and self-lender. But possible loan first, man. Just say they gave you a loan for $200. When you pay that loan back, they'll split that loan up in 4 payments. So they add their little tax on each little payment or whatever. So you will pay some interest, but who gives a fuck? You don't have to spend the money. All you're doing is paying a little bit back. And every time you make a successful payment on time, they report it to all 3 credit bureaus and you get credit. So your credit's slowly building up every month just on possible loan. At the end of my loan, I pay it off. I wait a couple days. Pow, do that bitch again. I just keep recycling and shit, and it's been working beautifully for me. So my credit been creeping up, as you can see. I'm in the 700s now, like I said, in less than a 2-year period. And the next one is self-lender. Self-lender is a little bit deeper than possible loan because they don't give you money like that. You use your own money to lend to yourself. And it's beautiful because every time you lend yourself money, it report to all 3 credit bureaus as long as you do it on time and the correct amount. So you pay your correct amount on time and they report to all 3 credit bureaus. You cannot lose. After you get about 3 payments under your belt, I think going toward the 4th payment, they send you a self card. Now, the money that you've been lending yourself, you have access to. So if you got just say if you got $100 in yourself right now, always stay with any credit card you got on the earth. Any credit card, always stay under your 30% limit. I want to say 25, but just stay 30. So if you got $100 on that bitch, spend $30 and stop. Pay half of that or split that in the minimum pay. However you want to pay it back, but don't spend no more until you pay off the $30, then do it again. Eventually you're going to get a increase, and that's the game. Just stay under 30% and you cannot lose. But self-lender is the shit. I'm doing on my 2nd cycle. I completed my 1st cycle with self-lender. The first one I did was for $25. They end up owing me, I think like $50, close to $50 at the end of it. And now my second one is I'm doing the $150. So they take out $150. It was a 2-year period on the first one. So that was kind of dope, man. It's fire. I still got all that money on the card from my first one. That's all my money. I could take it off the card if I want, but I'm going to keep the card and leave it on there because it helps my credit. It helps my credit to have more money at my disposal. So self-lender is the shit. So after self-lender, we going to go off into cryptocurrency. Coinbase. Coinbase is the safest place that you can get crypto from in the United States. I wouldn't suggest trading on Coinbase. All we're going to do is buy coins. That's it. We gonna hold on to them. Buy coins, hold on to them. You ain't trying to spend them. You ain't trying to flip them and change them and trade them for other stuff. You're just buying coins and holding them. They call holding, hodling. So you're gonna hodl your coins on Coinbase. What you wanna do, they got a coin on Coinbase called USDC. Take a little bit out each week of whatever you choose that to be and put it on reoccurring payments so it's auto pay in the Coinbase, USDC. After you solidified a good solid Coinbase account and you got this USDC growing in your account, this automatic, eventually you might be invited with the Coinbase card. And on that card, you can earn rewards like a different cryptocurrency for just using the USD that you have on your card. So they even have a way for you to access the money on your card. I wouldn't suggest spending any crypto right now, but that's what you do to get started in crypto. Your first crypto should be USDC. Now, when it comes to purchasing different crypto like Bitcoin or some other stuff you might have heard about, like Ethereum or whatever the hell you're thinking about, you can purchase it directly with your USDC. So that's the whole point. You're trying to put money into crypto first before you get one of those investment coins. Everybody knows that talks to me what my favorite coin is, and it's XRP. I got too much of that shit and I'm still trying to get more. It's ridiculous, and that's what we need to do. The only other place to get XRP was the other place, Uphold. So not Coinbase, but Uphold. That's the only reason I'm suggesting Uphold. Not saying that Uphold is bad. It's a great company, but Coinbase does everything. So, you know, you can only get Uphold to get coins that's not listed on Coinbase, like XRP. They got an app called BitUniverse. So BitUniverse, you can actually link up to your Coinbase, not the Uphold. It's not compatible with Uphold to my knowledge as of yet. But the BitUniverse, you link it back up to the Coinbase and you can see your account as well and what you have in your account. And here is where you're gonna see which coins that you want to purchase. When you set it and forget it, like I'm telling you, and all this stuff come off automatic payments, your USDC coin for your Coinbase, all your stuff trickle off, then you'll know, you'll start seeing your money growing. From that point, you'll start seeing your money growing, and when you see your money growing, it's not really breaking you in no type of way. And it's really setting you up that if you did have to dip into a pot, if you hit hard times or something, you got these little pots around you that's been collecting money the whole time, and you can dip off into it. And you can dip off in them if you need to dip off in them. But that's it for now, man. That's really a basis, man. Just to tiptoe over the top of the shit. You know what I'm saying? There's other shit I could have said, or to really break it down a little bit deeper. But just holler at me, or I'll do another video in depth, or I'll just put another video to, with a tutorial attached to it and shit, to put y'all down the right path and shit. I'm not one of these expert motherfuckers on YouTube or nothing like that. I'm a homeboy that this is what I do in my real life. It's not nothing that nobody told me to do. It's my own personal research, and it's the things that work for me. I know where I came from. I know what I'm on, and I'll never be broke. You know what I mean? So if I could pass that to someone, if I could pass that same way of thinking, if I could pass that same pattern or the same structure to somebody that's younger than me, somebody with a future, then y'all could take what I'm giving you and go to another level with it. But it's just the beginning. If you start here, you could bless everybody around you with this shit, because it's definitely making me some chips. And when you do get in cryptos, you know what I'm saying, the only rule or the major rule, man, don't invest more than what you're willing to lose. So same thing with taking these little twos and fews out. You taking $5 here, you might take $10 out on this USD coin every week. All right, every week I'm gonna put my $10. I'm gonna put my $10 over here on my Acorns, or I'm gonna put my $10 over here on my self card, or not yourself. I'm gonna put my $10 here, or just start just like stealing money, embezzling money from yourself, like stealing money so you can't fuck it over, and the rest of the money you use to live life, or you use to pay your bills and shit off. So that's basically that in a nutshell, man. Use all these tools together. You know what I'm saying? They benefit each other when you all link them together. But you can bounce money from here to here to here to here, and you always got money at your disposal. All right, man, I'm out. This is my first one, man. This is a weird ass video for me and shit, but it's like my digital cash video and shit. So just letting y'all know. Nigga, I don't know how you know me. You might know me as Friday Killer Brew. You might know me as Bread Brother Crack. You might know me as Rich. Nigga, that nigga Rich. Whoever you know me as, nigga, that's what this video is. Might be your cousin, or might be your friend, or might be your homie, I might be whatever to you. But nigga, take it from me, nigga. This shit working and it's popping. So get what you need to do, nigga. Bread Brother Crack. I'm out.